Breaking news. UN exposes Buhari's regime. That's the United Nations have found out that President Muhammadu Buhari's regime, this administration, is secretly funding the welfare of Boko Haram program and commanders. This is UN. This is not hearsay. This is the United Nations. If you look at the whole everything that is happening, you will understand that this Boko Haram thing cannot continue and succeed as much as they are doing if there are no people in Nigeria who are interested in the government, who are facilitating, encouraging, and ensuring that these things are happening the way they are. For crying out loud, look at the way things are. If a government truly is not interested in something, they go all out. Some time ago, our parents said that Nigeria was sending out, military personnel to other African countries to restore peace. But they could not do that in their own borders. Why? When the head is corrupt, it flows down the body. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. UN exposes Buhari's regime. Says Buhari is secretly funding the welfare program of Boko Haram commanders. A secret program by the Buhari-led regime aimed at rehabilitating and integrating Boko Haram terrorists into society has been uncovered. The program, titled Shiha, was discovered by the new humanitarian organization. The media outlet reported the program was to pool the top commanders of terrorist groups such as Boko Haram and the Islamic State of West Africa as well, rehabilitate them and provide them with the means of livelihood. The report dated the start of the Shiha program back to 2014 after the adoption of over 270 Chibok schoolgirls seized by the Boko Haram. During the negotiation for the release of the adopted girls, the government organized a potential opening for dialogue. The report noted that 150 terrorists has dropped their arms and surrendered since 2019. A total of 150 jihad had surrendered their weapons and crossed over since 2019. According to people familiar with the program, in the last few weeks, there has been a separate resurgence related to initial funding within the jihadist movement following the death of this May of Abu Bakr Shakil, who had led the Boko Haram since 2009, the report has said. The report linked the Shahu program to the recent surrendering of terrorists to the Nigerian government. Oyema Onyebuchi, the Nigerian Army Public Relations Director, has said that the deploring numbers of ISWAP members reducing the group of fighting capacity. A subject of the report is named as Malam Aliyu, a former Boko Haram member involved in the Boma massacre of 2014 as part of the Shiha program. He now lives in a rent-free house in Kaduna State and has a business license and is given monthly stipends by the Nigerian SSS. Some of these jihadists like Aliyu were commanders now being paid in charge of several districts, such as important attachment to the initial group that were invited to Abuja, where they meet representative of President Muhammadu Buhari, the report says. They engage with the Shiha program is to make the deflectors of SSS turn other terrorists and make them part of this program by Buhari, who have said none of them should be touched or killed. The military is only scaring them by shooting into the air. This confirms the report of one of the military guys who told Nigerians that Nigerians should not deceive themselves, that those at the top are only deceiving them, that the military are fighting the insurgents and they are trying to restore peace in so and so and so place. He said it very categorically clear to Nigerians that don't be alarmed, don't be deceived. Your government is never interested in bringing an end to anything called Boko Haram. As a matter of fact, they are aiding, supporting, and facilitating them. He said, how many are they really? That was what the guy said, you see. The soldier guy said, he said, how many are they anyway, that if they want to put an end to their regime, how many are they that they will be waiting for one person or the other? And if you think about it, so true. How many are they? He said, but they've been instructed not to shoot at them or do any such thing. That them, Buhari gave a strict instruction. So when you look at it, who exactly are we deceiving? Who exactly are we deceiving? As a government, as a people, who are we deceiving? You cannot sit back and just, fold your arms and come up and say one thing and all another and just, it doesn't work that way. Buhari knows clearly what he's doing. It's very clear what Buhari is doing. He's just aiding his brothers, supporting them, and telling Nigerians whatever story he wants to tell Nigerians. Sadly, it is what it is. This is what is happening. And every one of us have got a duty to speak out in representation of who we are. Otherwise, where will it tomorrow? Where will Nigeria be tomorrow? For Nigerians to say that this is who we are. We are a people. And guess what? If you look at the country, even the government recently started a program to ensure that they are slowing down visas, those who want to travel out of the country. Why? They've come to see it largely that a lot of the youths are leaving, those who have opportunity to leave. Why? If you're living in a failed state, what are you doing there? How does it work for you? So, I mean, there are a lot of things to consider when looking at these issues. There are a lot of things to consider. You see, Buhari is not interested in Nigeria. However you look at it, he was only interested in ensuring that his brothers were looked after. This is the UN, the United Nations, reporting to Nigerians what Buhari has been up to. This is not just somebody giving some kind of beautiful statement of what they think is going on. So you see, these are part of the things happening. Everybody, we've got to continue to speak out and pray for the nation, because when you pray for the country, when you pray for the nation, there is a better opportunity for things to be, to turn. It might not look very much like it, but trust me, it's better than nothing. Okay, if you don't pray into the things that are happening, what do you want to what do you intend, what do you think is going to happen? So every one of us have got to stand up for it. Yeah, if we want things to be better, we have to pray for it, we have to ask for it, we have to be intentional. That's one of the ways by which we can truly make a meaningful impact, because Muhammadu Buhari stands more like a dictator rather than a person who is ready to, ensure leadership to all arms of government and ensure that Nigerians get what they truly deserve as a people who, he said in 2015, voted for him. Leave us a comment. We really love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.